What do you call a woman with 100 kids? Mamma mia. Get it?
So tired.
I need to do this intro.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I do it. Yes. Speaking of Mia and
Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
and 100, we have started the journey to 100 episodes and the journey to 100,000 subscribers. So come on, ujai subscribe, please. A lot of craziness is about to come through your TV, your phone, wherever you're watching this from. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and share to everybody. Go and even give your neighbor. And no noxai.
Do you know there's a mama who has 40 kids?
Yeah, I've seen her. Is
The
she,
UG babe.
She's not Luya.
No, bro.
I thought she was Luya.
Yeah, I know. Lunges
It
are
would like
fertile.
make sense.
But
Have you ever seen a Luya? Have you ever seen a
fertile.
Luya family with less than 4 kids?
You have ever seen a boma in Wiiiillllld with no kids? Like at any point in time, it could only be grandparents living this. Lakini kuna watoto wako tu.
Nyinyi mko wangapi?
Na another one. Yeah. What's the first item of clothing mtu ushago nunulia mtoto? Kwa sababu si ngodha na si trouser. It's like having trousers ushago.
Nini?
Oh, it's a t-shirt.
Tumbo cut. It's not even a t-shirt. It's a tumbo cut. You know that one you chomo cut from the Hosi with? That toy will run around paka there like adults.
Hadi ifike hapa.
This who's that MP or who's that MP? Was it the DP who said ati alingia shule and that's when they forgot their first pair of underwear?
Do you know, I'm
Guy,
actually
as in shule, as in
picturing.
primary school.
You think at all the kids, why are there kids in Ushago, right? With mucus. There's no budget for handkerchief and tissue.
swear.
What you talking about? And that you malifu kwa huili. My guy, let that thing flow.
Kids
Grab it to do his
will by
thing.
the hawana even shoes.
Hata utapata mtu anakuambia kama God alikuwa anataka upanguze hii kitu angekuzaa na handkerchief. Yeah, so it's supposed to be flowing the way it is. Anyway, speaking of flowing, since we are and then we're coming back to Uganda, right?
Okay,
We're starting in
fine.
Uganda. Lakini
Okay.
wacha tuongee juu ya maganda ya ndizi. All right, so guys, we are super excited to be affiliated with this awesome product, Ecobana. Have yours.
Oh, thank you.
And remember, in the month of Menstrual Health Month, all of May, we are partnering to ensure that we deliver sanitary towels to a girl in need, right? There are girls all over the country, and we've already identified exactly where the need is, and we're going to be distributing the sanitary towels. But of course, we need your help. We need you to buy this product. We have a store of over 1 million sanitary towels. They're made from eco-friendly products. Do you know this is made from banana stalk?
Guys, I love that it's biodegradable. I love that it's 100% organic. It's really good for the environment, and it's only 75 shillings. So the question is, how many can you buy? Just think about it. Whatever you are going to go and buy today, if you put it aside and decide to buy one of these, or even 10 or 2 or 3, however many you can, will go like a really long way, because it's only 75 shillings. We are very privileged to be able to say only 75 shillings. There are a lot of girls out there who cannot afford that. So guys, let's do what we can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And there is a super sale offer. You can check it out on the squeeze back right now. If you go and buy 150 packets, you get 10 packets free. 500 packets, you get 25 free. 1,000 packets, you get 50 free. And when you buy 5,000 or more packets, you get 100 packets free. So if there's that one person who's asking you, kuna sanitary towel organic, iko bana.
Yeah.
Lakini kwanza
Hivyo.
uoge. See, organic, like uanze kuoga. Okay, let's get into
I
it.
had no, I have a question. Yeah.
No.
No, for real,
Okay.
ni question legit, and it's for all the guys listening.
Okay.
Usipooga ni kunuka. I've really tried to figure out how to use organic.
Hii hapa inakuanga ni rating ama
That's a very good question, by the way.
like
So
I don't know if you can see it.
It's all about flow, right? Flow. See, Foster General, my God, ini flow, right? And I'm so grateful you asked. So these are super thin, extra breathable, and ultra absorbent. So flows are not equal, right? Kuna mwingine
Na
tu
si flow ya
inakuja,
kurap.
alafu kuna mwingine inakuja shwa, akicheka unasikia tu shwa, akisneeze shwa. So how hawezi tumia the same product, unaniget? So hii ni medium, hii ni a medium flow. So kaa uko na heavy flow, tunapambana na ingine.
Okay.
Sasa kuna super. So and it's important. If you're a guy,
Yeah, if you're a guy, go and understand.
Pitia hapo kwa supermarket, get for me something. Halafu unaenda unamchukulia tu, babe.
Yeah,
si afadhali nikuchukulia hii Pampers kwa sababu ni kubwa. Na
if you have a heavier flow, you just have to change more frequently.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't use it. You just have to change more frequently. So instead of changing 4 times, you might have to change 6 times.
Yeah, guys, kaini mkijua hizi. Like I know all the types of sanitary towels that my exes use.
Hey.
Why? Because you used to buy them.
I hope that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking because the guys.
Because I used to buy them. Guy, yes.
Okay, just checking.
I'm saying the guys who are actually against buying sanitary pads for their girlfriends. And I'm like, what?
Listen, I live in a world where guys try
And
on
buy.
babes' clothes. I don't know if there's a guy who said,
No, I'm
that you want to
bro,
try it, wear the sanitary.
My guy,
I don't know,
there was
yo.
a time it was a whole conversation.
When you
and
go
I'm
for
like,
shopping, you pick. You
yeah,
make sure you have them in the house.
kuonyesha ndo hii brand ndo hii nini, just buy it,
Mimi
my
nikituma
guy.
mtu alafu ananiletea bulleting because you know me, I don't use sanitary towels. I use well, I do use sanitary
there's a
towels,
sound
but
of
sometimes I use tampons, right? Halafu mtu anakukujia na kitu ingine bazooka.
And then guys, it's a TikTok
Wait,
sound I
zinakuanga
really
different
want to
sizes.
say, but I don't think I
Kuna
can say
regular,
it.
kuna mini, kuna super duper. Alafu kuna in there. Hey, guys. Me as well sanitary towels is smart.
You know, I've
So
just
size is
realized
smart.
something.
Sanitary
It's like-
towel ama tampon?
Tampon.
Oh.
Anyway, get your echo banner.
So kila mtu anatumianga size different.
Tusidirelike. Kabla tuingie, by the way, into RunTheTape. Guys,
Okay.
you remember how I went to Kisii?
Yeah.
And I told you about soapstone. I brought you evidence, Mujue, that actually...
Oh, this
how
is
cute
so
are this?
cute.
These
Yo.
are actually, I brought for you guys.
Can I?
Wait, wacha kuguza kwanza. So I brought for you guys, right? One, I picked mushrooms.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Because you guys are crackers. I mean, it's obvious. Like, you know, there are people who watch this show and they think we're on shrooms or something. And so I said, it's the best gift to get
Yes.
crazy people.
Nice.
So
this is so
shoes.
cute.
I would like a
And it's
Smurf.
in my favorite color.
Bas.
Yay.
And then I got you love hearts.
Okay.
Oh.
Because
Is
you
that-
love us.
Is that
Nah, because they didn't have anything after the shrooms.
are these is this
I'm kidding.
Is this
Soapstone, yes, it's soapstone.
You're going to say it looks like a battle, can't you?
Yeah, I mean
I
Nilab
knew
had
it.
side
I
besides
knew
Moja.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
knew
like
you were
Nilab
gonna
You
say
Love
it
can
looks like a
use it
battle.
however you
But
want.
now the thing is you can't put it like this. You have to put it the way people are going to look at it and be like, what is that?
You know, Joe, this is the reason why
For
you
the love of
never
Nyash.
never bring anybody anything. Anyway, when you're
Yeah, I
visiting,
love them.
Thank you so much.
when you're
I
visiting
appreciate
Kisii, guys, make sure you pass by. Go towards Tabaka. They're just there on the road, and they sell, and you can see their shop. Go and get yourself some soapstone. I mean, they didn't pay me, but your Makisi is my duty.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
Yeah, do
guys, what time is it? It's time for
Run.
the
Tape.
Tuanzie Uganda.
No, okay.
Things are weak.
Uh-huh.
Eh?
Uh-huh.
You know, Kenyans usually you feel like you guys are hot, eh?
Mm.
Between Kenya, Uganda, but when it comes to prom,
Yeah.
who do you think does it better? Is it Kenya or is it Uganda? Na kama umeuliza prom ni nini, it's okay. Run the tape. What we're looking at is Ugandan students going for prom. Prom. So my question is, guys, you know, because honestly, as Kenyans, yeah, we love to talk a lot. Like the only time we see beautiful cars is that guy who stands at that Kilelesho junction, and he's recording people who are just on their way home. My guy, they've not congregated. Guys, I have never, yeah. Oh, and when Luas are going to pick a babe from somewhere in Central, yeah, they show up with all the cars,
My guy.
right? But the next day, do they
Ziko
have those
wapi?
cars? Yeah, these are kids. Siuliza kwa vibaya, guys. Me, I'm just
Even me, I want
curious.
to know. Even I
Yeah,
want to
kwa
know.
sababu unaona mazee nani onye ako na ile nini ile mark nini inaitwaje G-Wagon. Na simonangi nayo ni ya wedding ama
Yes, ndio.
Nakuanga for hire.
for hire.
Eh,
Ni kama ile you remember that
No, on
that
regular
limo?
days your gari iko kazi.
Do you remember
Yeah.
do you remember that limo, the BMW one I went for
Yeah.
Walker Town with?
Yeah.
Wewe unajua ana day meta na wochi ile Kwambox ile gari yako iko
Ati gari.
kasema si ndio hii gari yangu
Ile gari.
Ndogo. I'm like, my guy. Anyway, what do you think, guys? I think UG are richer than Kenyans.
I really feel for the scholarship kids.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I feel because
But then may
immediately
No, ni may feel.
nimeona hiyo video and I knew the type of school that is because they have prom.
Yeah.
Alafu everybody's out with you know, dad, can I take the car today? Yeah, you take that one. You can bring Ingiti to school.
Jesus.
And then you're there, you're on scholarship. It's prom.
It's painful.
Maze kama una beshte haezi kukupatia.
Kwe kwani hawezi hara. As in, you're sick.
Useme you're
Kill
not
somebody.
feeling well
Got
on
shot or
prom.
died. Exactly. My guy, you are not about... Let me tell you something. Even trips za shule. Trips za shule, you didn't just... You know, if you knew you didn't have good home clothes.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy, you just say, me, baby, I had amoeba. I'm staying at home.
Ebu, when we're having a longer episode, I'll tell you about my prom story. Like, it
Hey,
was
you had
crazy.
prom.
Yeah, this guy is leaning.
Must be nice.
You've not seen... Where's that spoon?
Oh, you
of
had
mine?
prom.
Where's that spoon?
Which one? The
silver
silver one.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nilimeza.
It's here somewhere.
It's only have it somewhere. Joyce,
I don't.
UG, prom.
No wait.
You first did your schools? What were you doing? Funky.
Funky birthday tulikuwa drama festival.
Mulikuwa
Na music
mmejazana
festival.
mkate nusu na
Bro,
soda.
na soda. Yo. First of all, these are children. No, these are actual children. Like we're not talking about like even
That's
like
what prom is,
adults.
man. When you
Like
finish
they
school.
they are teenagers.
Sorry.
Eh, miguu zako ni refu madam.
So sorry babes.
Eh.
Unajua
You-
kama ningekuwa
you-
UG ningekuwa na meza refu. Ningekuwa limo
Yeah, I don't know if it's spoiling them like at a young age. 'Cause
Eh.
I've even seen like their outfits.
Hebu swallow your kiwari
Like I
first.
probably can't even like afford an outfit like that. And then plus the cars and the red carpet. I don't know,
Obscene.
man. I mean, I don't know if I'm envious or if I'm worried about them being spoiled.
I feel like
Maybe I'm a bit of both.
I feel like you're envious.
I
Most-
think I'm envious.
Yeah.
Most people I know from Uganda say that, or rather, most Kenyans I know who like go to Uganda say that life in Uganda is cheaper than
Of course.
Kenya. So I mean, yo basi that jiwago
Jiwago na kutengenezwa Uganda.
No, si kuinunua huko ni equivalent
kuipeleka
hapa
huko
hivi ni
nini?
kumenunua nini?
Fabulous.
I want taxes.
Thank you so much,
Hii
right?
gari yako iko hapa nje
Remember,
ungekuwa
Ona
huko.
taxes.
Remember UG is landlocked? Hii gari inapitia hii port of Mombasa. Unaona hizi UAE. It's driving it to Uganda.
Yeah.
Guys, Ebu hit us up in the comment section. You haven't seen anything like this in Kenya. Ebu show us the video for Kenya because me, I'm
Please show
ready to
us.
stand.
We are
But
see.
I just want to say, UG, this is the second year in a row I'm seeing this.
Respect.
This is not the first time.
Yeah.
This is the
Even
second year in a
last
row.
year, even last year,
Yo,
yeah.
kudos you guys. And shout out to Blessing Kwamara who shared with me this. You're a blessing for your country.
Bringing
Bringing blessings here on the podcast
Yeah.
so that you can make your country look better than ours.
Thank you.
It's okay. We are going to ban those cars from coming to Uganda. Nasikia kiwaruma ze kuna mse kwa boda amesema hii gari ingi. Anyway, next story.
POV, you've gone for your friend's husband's birthday party.
Yeah.
And
okay.
yeah, I'm
Friends,
a invite.
husbands.
Yeah, I'm
birthday
a
Is a
invite.
friend there?
Husband. Okay.
Is my friend there?
Yeah, see your friend.
Who else
Okay, I'm
would
coming.
invite you?
Your friend is the wife.
This is Nairobi. What you
Hey.
No, your friend is the wife. Anakwambia, yo, no, come for my hubby's birthday.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, extended family. Everybody's gonna be
Everybody
there.
gonna be there.
There'll be a celebration. Inafika time ya speech. You whip out your phone to go and record this gentleman. You know, since amesema wife kuja kwa stage, and that birthday toast ends up to be a divorce bash. Run the tape.
Even though it's my birthday, get her a little something, right? Well, happy wife, happy life bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You got something for me? It's funny, last time I did this, I was wearing this same shirt and my Uncle Sonny's cufflinks. Pretty ironic.
I did. Make sure.
He flipped it on you saying, I don't know what's going on. I was trying to be nice. I tried to be
Nah, just this one. You don't want the other one. Oh, where it is. It's pretty. Well, it's beautiful. Pretty good for a fiver, right? At that time, but
Can I have it?
Yeah, I fucking know everything. I That's right, bitch. I know everything. I had to see his skinny little pale thing. I wasn't impressed.
What?
I know about all the Plan B pills you had to take, you filthy fucking cunt.
What is happening?
Fuck you. I fucking know, bitch. Yeah, that's right. I fucking know everything. Don't act like you don't fucking know. I fucking hate you. I never hated my life, but I fucking hate you. I hate what you did to me, the betrayal. I hate what you did to my children. The fuck, you know exactly who it is. You know exactly who it was, too. Bitch, don't make me fucking show everybody. I know everything.
I don't know. I don't know.
Everything.
Uncle Benny.
I hate what you did to my children, the life you fucking stole from them. You want me to show them? I'll show them everything. You sure you want that? I don't think you fucking do. You know who it is.
Are we sure? What the fuck is happening? Of course he knows. He knows. Why am I doing?
Fuck you.
So that's a firefighter from New Jersey. His name is Nick something.
He doesn't, he's not a firefighter, he's a fire starter.
He's starting something.
He started something.
Like, it was mad, quite mad. Towards the end of the video, he told everybody there who's there supporting my cheating ex-wife, you need to leave. This is my birthday. Then, continuing on to the story, people really bashed after she left. Hiyo divorce bash ilikuwa ni bash ilishika kabisa.
After she left.
Yeah, after she left together with her squad. Because you could hear there was a babe in the background.
Yeah,
The one
who
who
is
was-
like,
he knows.
yeah, of course he knows. That means she knows as well.
Yeah.
Also, they all knew.
Yeah.
There are
So
those
she,
who
oh
knew.
my God. So
Yeah.
like,
the
her friends
who
were
knew.
there.
Yeah, her friends were there. There are those who knew.
bro, as in, unaitwa invite, unakuja come, I'm breaking up with Kwambox. And then you're showing up.
No,
No,
see,
the-
it was
it
the
was a
guys was
birthday.
like, oh, it's my husband's birthday. We're doing something at so and so location. Come through.
No, but
Extended
what I'm,
Famo was there. Everybody was there.
Yeah.
So while he was giving his birthday speech,
Yeah.
people thought,
Yeah.
so he knows that some of her friends knew as well.
Yeah.
God damn. Anyway, you know what? I totally understand his pain. I get it. I think I think we've all been there where you've seen messages and you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
And you want to like burn things down. So I get it. But then, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
what do you mean?
What do
Like,
you mean?
I feel like there's, like if I come to a party, like
Yeah.
if you invite me to a party and then actually you're planning to do this kind of stuff, first you owe me an apology as well.
For what?
For what?
She owes him an apology.
Yeah.
But me as the spectator, I've been invited to a bash so they can be taken through all this jarring
You
nonsense.
don't appreciate the drama. We
Yeah.
are thanking them. Okay, I'm sorry.
These are people I know.
Someone's marriage is falling apart, but it's so the way he decided to go about it. Come on, guys, that was A for effort. That was creative.
Yeah, so and me, I'm thinking as me. I'm thinking for me. I
Yeah.
mean, sorry about you guys. Sorry. I mean, things happen. I get
me, I'm
it.
thinking
right?
as me now.
I mean, you also know there's someone in that audience who also they found out the same day. But
Yeah.
they're just calm there. There's like nikifika home chali atanijua. But you get but what nipitie hii birthday ya nani?
Me, I've just been there like this.
I get to the birthday and then this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing?
Yeah.
This is what you're doing?
Yeah.
I have pain, but I am holding on. And then and then
You
on,
decided to put it on display.
and then on top of all that, I have to sit here because I'm like, yeah, we're having a good time. As if you're not hurting. As if you're not there hurting.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
rubbing it? Actually, there's a bash after this. My nigga, you owe me money.
Guy.
You owe me money for attending your
Time
event.
and money.
Because the emotional roller coaster that you have to. Unajua emotions ikipelekwa hivi venye mtu uchoka.
Na
So
emotion-
naenda home
how about-
extra exhausted.
How
No,
about
amount of free
emotions?
drinks.
How about emotions? The guy Nick,
Yeah.
like what he was going
No,
through.
What
that's
I'm
what I said.
saying?
I started with saying, I get it. Every human
Pole
being out
kwake,
here is
yeah.
going
Pole.
through some yeah, but like if we all handle things like this, my guy. Yeah, let me tell you, this guy is not the if the president of Kenya, Thad, had to stand in front of the media and say,
tell
run the tape.
everybody,
Good. Welcome to this press conference. This is my wife, Lucy, and I want to state something that I've wanted you to hold dear and permanently in your heart. You know, and I know, and everybody else knows that I'm married and I have only one wife. And everyone in Kenya knows it. But the media keeps repeating about my having another wife or wives. I want to make it very clear that I have only one dear wife, Lucy, who's here, and I do not have any other.
I get it.
I loved how Lucy was just there chilling, you know,
Okay.
like,
Let me tell you.
Ajue.
Hey.
I get it.
R.I.P., but
there's a
yo.
reason why we don't all do these things. Yeah? You can't just be artist. So, my guy, there are women who things have happened, but they don't do this. You just wake up and pole kwa chakula yake.
Oh my God.
Estrogen kwa matiti. Yeah? No,
Oh
but don't
my
do
God.
it. Don't do that kind of stuff.
Do that.
Don't do that kind of
Do
stuff.
it.
Yeah? Anyway,
Do it.
people be handling, I get it. I can't even tell you how to react. But me, I'm feeling as somebody who was attending, I'd be mad.
Me, you
I'd
definitely,
so
you
entertained.
definitely know I'm that
First of all,
good.
You're a drama.
Yeah. I
Drama
but
fiend.
First of all, it just looks like something Kerry would do. Let's just be honest.
Oh my God, yes.
It's something Kerry would do.
Honestly, Kerry, you know,
I'm just saying.
after the Nini.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
after the Nini.
Okay? After, you know what I'm saying? And there would be no stop. You know what? This time I actually would not try and stop you. I just let you go for it.
Yeah.
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 I'd
Kutoka
let you go for
unachangia
it.
hapo
Yeah,
hivyo.
yeah.
Anyway.
No, I feel for him. You know, like when you go through something like that, you're allowed to grieve however you want.
Facts.
You know, and you just let
Sema
him.
ikutoke.
It's
Yeah.
not about however you want, surely. Like however you want within limit. Tell
Within
people the
limit,
truth.
what limit?
What
my
limit?
guy?
Okay, cool. Okay.
There's no violence.
Okay.
There's no
Sawa.
violence.
My heart is breaking. I'm just walking on the street.
You walk.
My heart is breaking.
It's a free country.
Yeah, I can come to work in pajamas. Yeah, I can just be there like not showering. My guys, I'm hurting. No, at some point you have to be responsible.
Yeah.
If it's your first heartbreak, I get it. But that man looks like a mekula life.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
that's his wife, though. This is your forever person, and then you find out, nah, bruh. You know what? Kudos, for creativity. If someone sees this out there, this is a non-violent, non-criminal way to deal with someone who cheats on you, because some of my suggestions could, you could end up in jail. So do this instead.
Okay.
As we move on to the next one, one thing that I spotted off of that video is, you know, this guy probably he knew this whole time they were planning the birthday.
Imagine, it was
He didn't even tell the wife.
premeditated.
That's very
Yeah.
psychotic.
He even had a speech.
Very
Even called the wife on stage, and you know, like started the speech to do engagement ring. Can I have it back?
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Aliandika
Kissed
script.
the wife.
That was
And
a very
then-
that
aggressive
kiss was not.
kiss,
That way it
my
looks like it was
guy.
pumping me. You know, when I'm pumping myself.
Hey, my guy. It's like he was taking
a
back all
kiss.
the love he's ever given her.
Yeah. And that thing, all that, it was scary knowing that this babe was in a relationship with this guy or sleeping in the same bed, kila siku. Because I know that night before the birthday, that guy probably woke up in the middle of the
He
night
was
to just
tossing and
look
turning,
at
to
her.
look at her and be like, should I smother you in your
Alimtukana
sleep?
akiwhisper, when you chinga sana, cheated you, I hate you.
I doubt he did any of that. You
No,
know
Kelly
why?
is saying this because I'm telling you, he's the type who would do it.
Yeah, but me, I
So
saw my
take his-
I saw my psychology, and I can tell you, he saved all the words for the microphone.
Now,
He was bursting of flavors.
I-
Like, yo, I cannot wait. Guys, you know when you're so excited on the podium and you're ready to say shit. Maka, I know hiyo shati yake ilikuwa tu
Maze
maji.
alikuwa-
Anyway, guys, me,
Anyway.
I don't advocate for this kind of nonsense. Guys, heartbreaks happen. Tuzoe.
Do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Be
Yeah, tuzoe.
unhinged today.
Ikiwezekana, ita camera crew, call Gili, go live.
Can you imagine in his office right now?
See what I mean? See? You see? What I just said?
Yeah, but like, just imagine
Exactly.
in his office after this.
Yeah.
He's Julie Canada's. Oh, you're the guy for the Nini.
Ina-
No,
Inaisha.
imagine that guy si itaisha.
Inaisha.
Si tuliacha kwa...
Me, I don't
I'm
know.
done, Kerry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, done.
Next story. Hey, mini kill, man. Mini kill.
So if you are a landlord, right? Are there like rules and regulations of like what you can do to the house? There's like,
Of course.
yeah, like you can't like run a business. You can't
run a business?
You can't
Yes.
use it as a warehouse. You can't, you know, any
Yeah.
of those things,
What
right?
are you talking about?
So what if you rent out your very lavish house? We're talking like Runda style house to someone, and then come to find out they turned it into a club.
What?
Run the tape.
is this the house?
Yes, this is the house.
This one that has a lounge.
That one.
He even has those air.
Yeah. Nabado. Now it's empty. You wait.
That's an industrial size kitchen.
Yeah.
Yo.
Isn't that an office?
This is it at night.
Doi sasa. Doi sherehe ikiwa. Okay?
No.
There's a swimming pool.
No. This is not real.
It's for real. Kuna bedroom. If you want to do your shenanigans.
Yo. This is Ghana.
Yeah. Accra. Yeah.
Listen. Say it with me.
Yeah.
All for
What?
audacity. Oh my God.
Woman ile sherehe ilikuwa imepigwa hapo. Like it was a real party.
No, like but
No, it was a party.
I've got a question.
Ask.
All right. You know what? Thank you very much. If I was in court with this is I'm the tenant's landlord.
Yeah.
I'm the tenant's lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, Your Honor. Where the hell was the landlord? When all this construction was happening,
You know?
how were you managing your establishment?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Yes, I did the first swimming pool. I did the first renovation.
Yeah.
Nobody came for me. I did the second renovation. Nobody came for me.
A whole party.
Even when we're advertising online.
Bash.
You're not coming for me. Even when we're doing drone shots. You're not coming for me. I built you a pool. You're not coming for me. This is my property now. What are you talking? All for
Audacity. And then the thing is, rent was paid, right?
Yeah.
And before you move into Nalipa deposit,
No,
when you move out, you leave.
1 month rent.
When you move out, you leave the house as you found it.
Yeah.
So what if this club owner was ready?
You know what I mean?
Ile siku nitahama, I go to Osu. Nitakuja, I'll make sure that I'll return the house to where it was. There shouldn't be a problem with it, right?
Excuse me, sir. Okay, I have a question for you. Just on what you've just said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine you're the landlord.
Yeah. Where?
No, using your own words. Imagine you're the landlord. Then you give me the house. I turn it into a strip club. Unajua matako ngapi zimekuwa kwa hewa? As in they still smell
Oh my
of
God.
previously on Nyash. Right? Previously
Not a strip
on
club,
Nyash.
my guy.
Right? Unakuja unaona tu haga mark. Pam kwa ukuta.
No, see, we paint it over. See, paint. Unasema paint nini? Ukuta ilikuwa ni white. You go and paint over.
Hiyo mafuta yenye glossy. Maybe she had put vanilla candy. Lotion. Akafanya kwa.
Like, why does this
Bat
smell
mark.
like Nyash and vanilla at the same time?
I don't know whether to go like this or I don't know whether to breathe in or breathe out. All right, you found that, right? As you said, it's okay, just return it how you found it.
Oh my God.
It was a strip club.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay. You just gonna say, okay, to my next tenant. Yeah. Okay, there were some people here, but they did their renovation. What kind of people were there?
You won't get to see what kind of people were there because
Yeah,
they'll
exactly.
really
We'll
fix
paint
the house.
club.
Paint
Yeah.
over it.
You paint over it.
My goodness.
Itakuwa-
Fun and
it-
me.
itakuwa
And you know,
nini?
a sage.
No, guys.
Sage the house,
Because-
my guy. Chase the demons.
Chances are, if you've moved into a house that had somebody living in it, what if someone died actually? You
know what I mean? And you
No,
don't
they will never tell you.
Yeah, they never tell you things
For
like
sure.
that.
I won't
So
tell you it
I
was
won't
a
tell
strip
you
club.
kulikuwa na
My
strip club.
guy, it's why when you move into a place, let me give you top tip as we move to our next story. Because clearly we're not going to agree on shit on this episode, right? We're not going to agree on anything. Tip number 1, kama unahama place, when after you finish looking at the house and you like it, right? Ask as many questions as possible. Talk to the watchman. Trust me, the watchman is...
They know everything.
They know everything, but they're coached. There's no you can rent out your house without getting the watchman to your side, right? You know who can never be bought?
Who?
The shopkeeper.
Aha.
Yeah, and then another.
Find the nearest shop to that place.
Kama hakuna shop.
Uliza. Because when people, by standards, when the person has died, wanaenda wana congregate kwa duka.
nyumba.
Hey, umesikia nini? Kuna mwili umetolewa huko.
Ule wa nini? C8.
Alikufa. Kwanza kuna deni yangu amekufa.
That's good. That's actually a very good.
Ama
point.
the
Go with
neighbor's
the
house help.
caretaker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caretaker
or the
is
near-
straight.
The neighbor's house help.
Yes, the neighbor's house help. Yes,
That's a good one.
Huyo
Everything.
anajua kila kitu.
Anajioneanga everything.
Huyo kwanza mimi hata sijui kitu lakini nilisikia.
Walikuwa Freemason. Walifukuzwa huko kwa hawakuwa na rent.
Mimi sipendangi kuongea by the way, speaking of
Wakakuja
Freemason.
hapa hivi kwetu.
Speaking of Freemason. Guys, There was a time.
Yeah,
Nilikuwa napata kama email. Join Freemason. Join
Ulikuwa
Freemason.
unatumiwa uko influential. Mimi sijatumiwa.
Labda una.
Sitaki kutumiwa.
Haujakaa email yako huko nje.
Ni kwanga influential. You know they look for influential people.
So anyway,
Kwanga influential.
after kufanya fast forward nikaambia Ikechuku, please stop emailing me. Stop.
Prince Ikechuku.
I am not going to pay deposit to enter the Freemasons. Okay? Lakini sikuwa najua kumbe chances za inaweza kuwa Freemasons because they are broke.
Do you mean?
Like, can you imagine,
free.
when you think Freemasons, what do you think? Let's just go around the table. I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
Right? Moonwalk was originated from there.
Even ndo naingianga church.
See, even though I okay, moonwalk. I'll just give you a story at in the Freemasons at they walk backwards.
I have never had that before in my life.
Gili ushakia story. Eh, huyu kwa nini shida wapi?
Ndio maana wanitumiangi email.
Alafu
Ndio maana wanitumiangi
Lisa
email.
nikaanza ku
I
practice.
am protected by the blood of Jesus.
Nime practice moonwalk yangu maze. Kumbe ni Ikechuku tu ananiitisha entry fee. Nikasema zi.
Another thing about Freemasons, they got money.
Yeah, exactly.
They got lots
People
of money.
join Freemasons to become rich, or you know,
Where
those
they get this money
stories.
from?
Sijui.
Ulisikia nini?
Sacrifice. Oh, yeah, hiyo ni
Ulisikia
Illuminati.
sacrifice lakini hukusikia
Hiyo
moonwalk.
ni Illuminati.
Who nani alikuwa
Ama ni
anakuambia?
the same. Illuminati na Freemason is the same, si ndio?
That-
You have to sacrifice.
Just tell us what you've had. So you've had the same.
Yeah.
That to get into, you have to sacrifice someone.
Yes, and
Okay,
then
even
you'll be
even though I've had,
rich.
I've had,
Yeah,
I've
then
had.
you'll be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Me,
akona pesa.
Mi havana none. Ukipata pesa kwa barabara, usiokote.
Kwa nini?
Hiyo ni recruitment. Wanajua.
Ukiokota wanakukujia.
Sasa ukiokota wanajua huyo anapenda pesa. Kwanza anaweza kuta 20 bob kwa barabara. Aha. Wacha tumwambie.
This one
Do
needs
you want to
money
be
for
rich?
sure.
We've got knowledge from the end, from the, and like, why me? Yeah.
You
Anyway,
just picked up
sacrifice
20
somebody.
bob.
So anyway, we've had all these stories. Alafu jana nasikia Sakaja, man, he's shut them down
Yo, man. Hawajalipa
for
rent.
rent. And you know they're my neighbors over there.
19 million.
Yeah, and the other day I was driving past that place. I'm ulizing myself, nyinyi kama kuna pesa, mwezi kata nyasi. Amwezi fagia hapo
Do you know,
nje.
Kumbe
the
pesa
thing is,
imeisha.
Inaweza kuwa pesa imeisha.
no, shida ni hiyo pesa labda walipeleka nje. You know the way they recruit people, so walitupa pesa yote nje wakasahau kulipa rent. Or
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. But this podcast we usually intend to be very intelligent.
We do our best.
Ati
Do our
what?
best.
walitupa pesa yote.
okay.
Nakuelewa?
Okay.
But or we didn't know about this cause ni secret society. Ingekuwa tunajua mtu wako nini Freemasons. Unajua angekuwa akona stress hapa hivi anasema kai hata Freemasons maze 3 months hawajanilipa.
Hawajanilipa.
Salwa.
Kuna backlog ya mshahara.
But you know me, I live next to them, right? Literally, I think we're like 3 fences. Let me not give you exact direction where I am. Anyway, so there's a day, you know, I'm sitting in traffic, I'm looking inside the mini compound, and I'm asking myself, and then out of nowhere, this car indicates. I didn't even move for it because I'm like,
Kwani what's up?
endelea ku drive straight out.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? Right? Na hii sijui ni stop left, sijui ni nini Vitz. Right? Because in my head I'm like, Vitz inafanya nini kwa
Should be a big car.
my guy, this thing drove in. And then there was another Toyota, an Indian with his wife, they drove. I was just like, club. Inaweza kuwa ni good PR ama kwa sababu ama maybe you know the way we say rich people they like to tumia kabambe. No bro. No. So this rich money new money people.
Wako
Hey.
with the G-Wagons and
I think their new name is
Mercedes.
called Forex.
Yeah.
The new you know there was Illuminati
The new
Freemasons.
Freemason.
So the new club is called
It's called Forex.
Forex.
But
Forex
it's okay.
traders.
So Freemasons, should we say like we'll pray for them?
To who?
You know, I've just realized
Who are we praying
I
to?
actually don't know much about, but I know that there are Freemasons who watch our show. So, please, we would love to have one of you here to just debunk what
Yeah.
exactly. Because can you hear that we sound crazy?
Yeah,
do.
to talk to me
And
affair.
I
Sound
promise
like
you,
conspiracy theories.
if you are watching and you've got another conspiracy that we haven't added, guys from Uganda, our Freemasons brought their things there.
Yeah.
Guys in South Africa, South
Tell
Africa.
us.
What's happening with Freemasons there? What do you know? What have you heard? Because
We
kwa
sound crazy.
site
No, for
yenu-
real, we sound
in fact,
crazy.
there's no. Anyway, go to freemasons.com.
You got it from the emails, you know?
There was a
I knew it.
Ikechuku Mazali ni trap. I think we need to move past this story.
You know, if you're religious, people can actually sell you anything in the name of religion.
I
Yeah,
believe that.
I've
Unajua
seen
holy
that.
water inapikwaje?
Holy water inapikwa.
I mean, it can't be regular tap water.
That's a really great question. Where
Yeah.
does holy water come from?
Forget holy water.
Ngoja
That's
kwanza.
a good
Holy water
question.
inatokanga wapi?
No, that's a good question. Is it just regular like tap water and then like they pray over it?
Oh, clearly
Then-
ujui. Mi niko na
Ooh, okay.
maybe ni Mr. Easy.
Pour me water. Sorry, that's a song.
Holy water.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Sisi kawa SDA tukwangi na vitu ka holy water. Tuko na holy Rebina.
Muko na holy air.
Holy Rebina.
So holy
Do you have
what?
holy air?
Huh?
Come again.
There's
please,
holy air.
See, yeah, see when they were, well, if this church was previously owned by somebody who turned it into a strip club,
There is no holy air.
You know what?
Assy air.
Clearly, if you're listening to us from Jerusalem,
Yeah.
please tell us about this.
In Kibera. Eh.
Hapana. Israel.
Hiyo place inaitwa Jericho ama Jerusalem. Anyway.
By the way, kuna kijiji pia inaitwa Israel.
Hii ni Kenya. Kuna kila kitu.
There's
The world
everything.
is here.
There's Jericho.
Hebu tuambie ati.
Run the tape.
Eh?
Yeah. Holy air from the Holy Land.
Do
And,
not puncture. Ndio
yes.
air ito. So if you
Pure Jerusalem air, Bethlehem air mixed, and Nazareth air mixed as well.
that's crazy.
So unafungua kakan daily ukisniff and you be
It
blessed.
says 2 sniffs. 2 sniffs a day.
But no, this has to be a prank. You know what? Okay. Why? Because when you open the can see
Yeah, the air comes out. Ama unafaa kufanya.
This is crazy. But apparently it's real. So there's a guy called
What do you mean?
Yeah, I just googled it. So apparently Omar Friedlander. Yeah. Apparently there's air.
Yeah.
What are the sales for this holy air? Like, is there a way to find out like how many tins have been sold so far?
You know how many people just go to Israel or Jerusalem because of their faith?
But I don't think that I don't
Ukifika
know.
huko
Me, I want to know. My
uanze
question
kuambiwa
is,
Jesus alikuwa naishi hapa. So you want to like
You
grab
do you watch
something
videos
from
of
there.
do you watch videos of Gaza?
no.
If there's anything that has ever made me really question religion and the whole story is Gaza. There's nothing anybody can ever tell me.
Yeah.
Right? And I know that we play this at a risk of getting cancelled. You've seen what's happening with
Yeah.
Kelani.
Yeah.
No name
Oh,
hiding,
yeah, I've
right?
seen Kelani,
Her show's
yeah.
getting cancelled and Gaza. I mean, yeah, just yesterday I watched a video of I think I even posted it on Gaza. BBC for the first time, I think, shared actual Gaza footage. And these people bombed a hospital.
Yeah.
Like a hospital, bro.
A whole hospital.
With 3,
my guy.
missiles. So in my head, I'm just like, I don't care what the air is in Israel. To me, it's funky because I don't think there's any more Jesus in there in that spirit.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, wefuewa nini Bungoma. Yesua. Anaitwaje? Imanu. Definitely Imanu sasa. Definitely Imanu. Siko baya. But this air selling thing is an actual thing. And if you remember,
saying, like, are they actually making sales? Because
so thank you
also
very
at
much
the
for asking
risk
that question.
Of being cancelled, it's
For religion, I
Damn.
think, no, this one I don't think they were selling the air. I think some guy was trying to create a story around it, and you can read more about it.
Okay.
But selling air is a real thing, and it's a very lucrative business. BBC did an article, I think it was in 2017, where entrepreneurs, the title, you can read this article, it's called The Entrepreneurs Making Money Out of Thin Air. Right? So people are selling fresh air. Remember I told you like places like in India.
okay,
where
but that's from oxygen tanks,
Yes.
right? Okay.
But even just unanunua unavuta, right? Why? Because there's no
yeah,
proper oxygen. So
pollution.
business has gotten so good that now it's in the billions. And this is just the future. I promise you guys, if you don't plant trees, you remember I said this last year,
Yeah,
if you don't plant trees, this is just the reality.
Yeah, we're
So
screwed.
if you're planning to have long life, just jua kuna time utakuwa na oxygen tank. Kunusa kwa nyumba, right? So this is an actual thing. But for religion,
but that's actually
I mean, but would you buy a plot in heaven?
no.
Run the
Why?
Christian church in Mexico is selling plots of land in heaven starting at $100 per square meter. You can even pay with American Express, Apple Pay, or set up a payment plan. The pastor of the Church of End Time says he spoke to God in 2017 and he authorized the sale of his plots. And buying any plot, regardless of the size, secures your spot in heaven. So far, they've already collected millions of dollars from selling the supposed land.
So this was actually an April Fool's joke. And the church was basically talking about how people are willing to believe anything.
Yeah.
So they did a parody.
Right.
And trust me, people
But
tried
people who
to
are
buy.
ready to shut your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, I don't even know what to say after this, but do you guys think animals can understand us? Like, have you ever like sat and like, you remember Dr. Dolittle, the movie, like the one he's the one who could like talk to the animals.
Yeah.
But like in this day and age, do you think the animals can actually understand what we are saying?
Yes.
Girl, I live with Chairman.
Yeah.
What you talking
German
about?
is the German meows, okay?
No, girl. Yes, he understands.
Right.
He understands. He might not be able to speak in my language.
Yeah, but like, what if they could actually speak?
Have you seen Mamba? Mamba anaambiwanga sit analala.
You know what,
Mamba
guys?
Mamba elewi language.
No.
Sit ni kukaa.
Mamba ni mgani?
Matako yake kwani yake?
My
She was good.
translation was bad.
Oh, she's dog.
Mamba
I
is
just wanted to make
she's
sure we're
dog.
on the, I just wanted to make sure we're talking about the same dog.
To sit.
Yeah, but like-
ati anaambiwa sit analala.
Guys, you know what?
She-
My
Is this
translation
true?
is off.
Hey.
Run the tape, guys.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Kai. Come.
Yeah, I love you. Alright, can you say your name? Luna. That was perfect.
Rispondi a questi gatti. Bravo, ma che vuoi? Diglielo.
I need to tell you something, but you gotta come here so I can whisper it to you. You look like a potato.
Lorna.
Bailey, are you sad? No.
Did you call me bitch? Yeah. Why?
Say, I love you.
Good boy.
Eggs, mayo, cocaine. Just kidding.
Mama.
Greetings, God. Going out.
Guys, let me just ask you a question.
What?
As in, I just need to get it off my chest. Why are African dogs ugly?
No,
Like,
they are
okay,
not.
hear me out. Like, have you seen all these other dogs? Have you ever seen the African? Run the tape.
Security. Security. Security, wake up. Security, wake up. Wake up. They don't break.
That's what we have as dogs here in Kenya, right? That's why, you know, since I was a kid, like, the only visas that are being given into the country are for dogs. German Shepherd.
No.
Sijui Dalmatian. Sijui what? Dogs are being imported into the country.
No.
Why do you not have local dogs? Racist people. Mbona hauna mbweha, kambwehe, umbwakali uko nje? And think about it. You know, Bosco doesn't even need ati sijui food, sijui. Bosco unaamka unamwambia nimeenda job, hata mimi wufu tupatane baadaye, mabaadaye.
Because it's a mongrel. Those are the ones that just grow.
No, it's not. It lives in your house.
Oh, no, not the one for the house. I'm saying the ones for the streets. And then people now bring them to the house.
So Kenyan dogs are for the streets.
Alafu kuna those ones that are bred.
Joyce, listen.
If you
those
breed
ones,
it properly.
the ones you see in the
Where
streets.
have you seen those breeding?
The ones you see in the streets are
You have
from
to go to
someone's
certain
house.
places.
Zinakwanga zimeenda lapi nje, pia zimeenda job.
Ndio.
You see them in the street.
Unamwona as
Jioni,
in-
it will come back.
You can be driving in traffic and you're like, Jonte. And then it runs. It doesn't like, mami ndio huyo. The dog is already at the gate and you saw him in Tao. Right? You saw Mombasa Road. You're like, Jonte unaendanga wapi? Yeah, you put a camera on this African dog. Literally. Hiyo dogi inafaa kuitwa tembea Kenya.
Na ukiona hiyo
Like, hakuna place utaipata tu yani. It don't care. is butchery hapo watu wanakula iko tu hapa.
My God.
Kidogo kidogo it has finished. It is hanging by the bar. It's just watching guys drinking. It's child. There's like nobody's even bothered with it. Inaenda inanunua nyama niweke nigonge mayai mbili. But then you brought a German, sijui Dalmatian, from sijui where. He kitu hata ijui. Ati, where's the food? You literally, there's a guy, guys, am I like, on Dennis Sprit Road, there's a guy who's hired to walk a Dalmatian every day. I think you've seen him.
Yes, really? Yes.
This
That's
Dalmatian
so
is the size of a cow, right?
Yeah.
I don't doubt that.
You think this Dalmatian, even if you point at it to the dish it knows, it's just like Maui. And that's why African dogs are not trained to talk. You know what nini?
Mnaambia
Haina time ya kuongea.
Buddha.
Haina time ya kuongea. Inajua tu 3 things.
Buddha. Eat.
Woof woof. Kuna mwizi. Kujeni mupambane na hali yenu.
Mwizi.
Msiseme sijawaambia. Hii Dalmatian hata inaweza
It can't. It can't.
It totally cries. I'm scared.
Help me.
And that African dog is the most low maintenance dog you can ever have.
Exactly.
Kabisa.
Eat whatever you give
Yeah,
it.
food wise.
Yeah.
Hata kama ni kwa rorashio unawekea mokimo, pilau na watermelon juu uipatie.
Nakula.
It's gonna eat
If
it.
you're an
It will
owner,
eat everything.
Imetoka kwa butchery.
mayai.
Imetoka kwa butchery, inajua kumfanyia hivi. Nani amempatia nyama quota? Analeta nayo nyumbani anasema najua mulipika mboga hapa tukile nyama. That's the kind of dog we need to be focused on. Right? And you call it a mongrel.
Oh,
you know what you sound like?
I'm sorry.
When the white people were calling us savages, right?
No, but there's a certain breed of dogs that I always used to see like in the streets, and then someone told me that's the specific
Street
breed of dog.
No.
It's not that one?
It's an African dog.
That just sounds racist.
No, but like that's like okay, you know what? Let me
Hiyo
just shut
dogini
up
ya
now.
home.
Okay,
Hiyo kwa
acha
sababu
ninyamaze.
haifanyi woof inafanyanga tu hey.
The brown one, the one that looks like this.
Exactly. Me, I was told it's the like name is mongrel. It's not mongrel.
That sounds
Someone lied
racist.
to me.
No.
Your doggy, it needs love. You see the way this one's at ow, ow. Yeah, this one is out there just like yeah. In fact, if there's something happening, it's the first one to be like getting out of there. Yeah?
No, but honestly, don't you feel like animals are evolving as we evolve as human beings? I think also animals are evolving.
Hells yeah.
Because I've always known huskies. There's something about their vocal. Because there's someone who told me I know a lot about animals, and I used to be those kids who used to read the encyclopedia. So shut your mouth. Thank you. So there's something about the huskies' vocal cords that can almost imitate human sound. So huskies have always been able to make. If you see that,
there was a husky there in an Italian accent.
Exactly. Them they've always been able to imitate it. But now all dogs. Even there's a dog that was being told by the owner, when we enter the whatever shop, don't whisper. So it started, like, I mean, don't bark. You have to whisper. So it started. I'm like, how did you understand what your owner was telling you? So I think animals are evolving.
Of course they do. But I think the first animals that will actually talk to humans will not be dogs. They will not be cats. They will be birds. They'll be birds.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of birds that can talk. And I want you to run the tape. I think we've always thought that parrots are, oh my God, they're so intelligent. No, they just repeat. But starlings, crows also talk.
Yeah.
Right? Talk. Lakini watu wa coast bana msikuja.
Starling.
Gonna give him a kiss. 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 My sweet turd. My sweet turd bird. Who's my precious Jenny bird? Who's
So what we're looking at, the bird is then that's barking.
Yeah, that is so cool.
So they've grown up together as family with the dogs, and you can see how cute and calm the dogs are. Molly is a mess. Okay, she's the bird.
That's why her name is Molly.
She probably thinks she's a dog.
And you see, this brings that whole aspect of. Do you remember watching Judge of the Jungle?
Yeah.
Or Mowgli. Mowgli thought he was a wild animal until he met other human beings.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh,
so
shit,
nature
that's
versus, and that brings me to the question that you asked. I feel like depending on how an animal is cultured, because we see pets in an African setting or maybe in another setting, and then you see. Let me not say African because I know that there's a huge pet lover community in Kenya, and I love you guys. And you see how, like for example, like I see people's cats, and then I see my chairman, and then they come, oh my God, I'm so afraid of cats, or I've always hated cats, but then when I met your cat, I feel so calm around him. So I think it's also cultured, how you're cultured. And also animals behave how they are loved. It's just like children. So if I've ever seen a dog that even if you just do like this, it starts running. That is an indication of how
the owner
human beings have
treats-
treated.
True. That's
So-
actually very true.
And
I
that's,
think
they're
it works-
showing fear.
Yeah.
They are afraid of humans.
Yeah.
And so if you're the kind of human that animals are afraid of, ujiangalie.
Yeah, but you
But
know
you
what
know,
is
it
so
also-
bizarre with the starlings is they've always been like that.
Yeah.
I was even telling you, if you're ever like somewhere like in the woods and you hear a child crying, it's probably a starling that had a child crying and is imitating the same thing, and you're thinking the forest is haunted.
Yeah.
These birds have always been like that.
Yeah.
That's why they'll imitate everything around them. It doesn't even have to be like human beings.
Yeah.
I've ever had one imitating like the sound of like a falling tree or something. But anyway, I'm fascinated by animals. I love them.
But you know, there's also, you were going to say something before I
Yeah, that animals are evolving, absolutely. And I think the next thing that people are going to start realizing is the way cows moo with different accents, depending on where they're from. And this one affects like regions.
Ati where?
Like
Come again, please, sir.
cows moo with different accents.
Yani unasema yani ng'ombe ya Gusii inafanya
It tells its kids, kula hiyo hii ingine utawachia iko bana.
kuna ufala. Listen.
For real, it's a fact.
But
that
let's
they do.
talk about the future,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so first, in terms of communication, you've asked, can they talk to us? Can they understand us? So those are two different questions.
Yeah.
Yes, can they talk to us? No. Why? Because of phonetics, how we speak. There's no other. Well, the imitators, they can be able to do it.
imitating,
But
yes.
these other animals, like a fish, might not be able to have the mouth capacity to be able to remove the sound the way we do.
Forwards,
Yeah,
Vocal
and then
cord,
have you
blah,
tried
blah, blah.
talking underwater as well? It's difficult.
I knew you were going to say that. Anyway, so but will it be possible do animals hear us? 100%. Like, think about it. We had that whole conversation about ants. I sat down, and I hope you've been ant watching, guys. Ants are amazing. The way they think, you can tell
They
that
work
there's a
together,
whole
there's a
conversation.
system,
There is a whole life happening there. They are talking to each other. They're saying, "Hey, today I'm tired, man. I don't want to show up, but you
We
gotta
gotta
show
do
up."
it.
Yeah, they're over there complaining, "Oh, slavery." I'm sure. I know there are those ones. There's one that I'm sure there's one that's just like me. Ndo nashinda nimebeba. Yeah, I'm sure they've got a whole life. But for us, because it's such a tiny existence compared to what we're like, easy V2 nini genocide, right? But I do that all the time because hii time ya mvua
I swear, guys.
they can really invade your house.
Yeah.
But think that's roaches. Yeah, the fact that you're even having babies coming out of you and you're raising them, it means that there's a whole life happening there. Interspecies communication is the one that we've seen is happening between some species, but is not being fully adapted. But I know for a fact, technology, there are people working on tech to help you interspecies understand each other. So I don't think it's going to be a scenario where one day there'll be an interview and the dog is like, woof, woof, woof. No, I don't think so. Or talking like, thank you very much for that question. I don't think so. But I know that we will have days that there will be interviews. We'll have a pet sit across there and we'll be asking it questions using AI. So it will take its thoughts, because it does have thoughts. It just doesn't know how to communicate them to you. Just the same way you're trying. Jonte, sit. Inalala.
Who do you think?
Mamba, I said sit.
Who
That's
do you
what
think
you
the,
said.
the meanest animals are going to be? I think cats.
1,000%.
I think interviews, cats are the ones who are just going to be like, yeah, I don't even want to talk. Bado unaniongelesha.
I'm like, what is it? Can
Ati
you
what?
give me some coffee?
That's true.
What
Why are you shouting?
what did she
That's
say?
true.
You should
But
be
also-
honored by my presence.
That's it. Let me tell-
Dogs are the ones who are going to be
Please,
up for it.
pick me.
They will
Pick
be
me.
up for
Cha,
it.
cha, 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 cha.
I swear.
So, yeah. Also, tell us, which animal would you like to speak to first? And what would be your first question?
Which animal would I like?
I'll go first. I definitely want to talk to Chairman.
Oh yeah, your cat for sure.
And then the second one, Bruce. I've got a dog. He's the size of a cow. I'm sure you've seen him
Yeah,
on my
the
Insta.
big black
yeah.
one.
He just doesn't know that he's 43 kgs.
Yeah. Anakurukia.
You know what? I would actually want to talk to a dog. No, like for real.
But I kind of
I don't
know
wanna
what the
talk to a
conversation
cow.
will be.
no, I'd want to
Just
be
we look at this, and then this is my cup. This is my phone. See my phone. See my phone. This is my seat. I put my nyash like this. See my nyash, right? I rub my nyash. Look, fly. Look, what's your name? What's your name? Woof, mom. Mama's come. Yay!
Have you seen
That's a dog.
Have you seen there's a lady on TikTok who actually imitates her dog? She pretends to be her dog and actually says things. And then
Yeah.
at the end of the video, everything she's done, she actually shows you a snippet like, this is like my actual dog. If
That's
my
it.
dog could talk,
That's it.
this is exact. Nothing for like, mom. Oh, we have guests.
That's
oh my
dogs.
God. Yeah. Oh. But I would like to ask them, like, how does it go? How do you feel about being one of the most feared animals in the, because they were from like wolves and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you feel about going from that to being this?
I'm
Like,
going.
does it make
I'm
you
coming.
feel-
Woof. Baddest. Yes.
Do you know
love
how?
it. Look at your fingers. Can I bite? Let me bite. I'm biting.
Because do
Dog,
you
okay,
know
bad dog.
how vicious wolves are?
Wolves. Big. Woof. Okay, now interview a cat. I'm the cat. Ask me questions.
How's your day today?
Oh, yo, my day. I mean, first and foremost, it's mine. What kind of questions are those?
So, the human who lives in this house.
Look at you. I'm
the owner of the house.
I'm your owner. Think about it.
But you can't do anything for yourself.
I come naturally.
Exactly.
You have a pussycat on your head. I am your boss. Look in my eyes. Like I tell you, cats. I feel like cats just,
They don't give a
They don't.
damn.
A cat is not struggling for your attention.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. I'd want to talk to cows and maybe goats.
Yeah.
Why?
What's the first question
and
you'll ask them?
How do you feel about humans eating their food? Eating
Humans,
your
not
food?
you. I eat you.
Yeah. There's humans who would eat you, and then there's those ones who eat your food. Which ones are worse?
So I'm gonna answer the cow.
Okay.
You have the most audacity I've ever had. Come in here with your leather shoes asking me how I feel about people eating me. At least they eat me. You wear me. Look at you. Oh my God.
That's a cow
That's
from
a cow.
Nairobi with a Nairobi
That's a
accent.
cow. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, nyumbani. Yani unaweza niuliza hivi na umevaa hizo nguo za leather. Amekuja hapa kuniuliza. Ni kama wacha nikuulize. Kama nimevaa skin yako kama nguo. Watu wangekuwa wanasema nini? Hora.
We usikii
Guys.
kwa jirani kuna matanga. Endelea kuongea hivyo nitakupeleka huko. Unajua utarudi.
Jesus Christ. Let's end this.
Guys, I don't know what is going on.
Yo.
I don't know. Are you okay?
Jesus Christ. Ebu, tell us, guys, which animal
Sheila,
would you
you
like to
okay?
speak to? Yeah.
don't
I've
think
thought about
this
all
girl is
this.
okay.
I've thought about all these things.
No, like,
guys.
for real.
Any scenario that you've probably asked yourself,
Sheila's
I've
mom.
thought about it.
Please tell us. Do you drop her on her head?
In the comment section, hit us up. Hit us up with your comments. Tell us which story has really resonated with you. I really, I've thought about this story, animals talking.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Inakuanga kitu normal. You have not even started conversations are ants.
Gen Z's never watched Ants,
Yeah.
the movie.
Don't worry.
I don't even remember that movie, but I remember Ants.
I do remember ants.
I
for
don't
sure.
remember like the premise.
This guy,
I keep confusing ants.
He became a small guy.
No,
No,
Ants
like
is about
actual
ants.
ants.
That's
Yeah,
Honey, I Shrunk
actual
the Kids.
ants. No, yeah. I've watched both.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
ants. It was like whole like the ecosystem
sugar,
of
yeah, of
ants.
ants.
Yes.
And then there used to be this ant with a figure, man. I was like, God damn it. Like, amebeba hiyo nini. Ilikuwa ni head, abdomen.
Thorax.
Thorax. Thorax kwa
Matako ndio
Abdomen.
thorax.
Yeah. No, thorax ni hapa.
Head, thorax, abdomen. Oh, matako ndio
Alikuwa amebeba hivi.
abdomen.
Again, guys, I have no idea what is going on here.
And this is why, let me tell you, and this is the exact reason why God didn't make every species the same size. I promise you, some guy will try to
God.
shag an
I
ant.
swear to
Anyway,
God.
let's bounce. At in not the same size.